This is the Hanging With Abe Podcast.
This is the Hanging With Abe Podcast.
What up, what up? This is the Hanging With Abe Podcast, coming to you always from Massachusetts. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you to everybody out there for all your love, all your support. The Hanging With Abe Podcast is at 80,300 subscribers on YouTube. I tell you guys this all the time. This does not happen without the love and support of all of you. So I just want to say thank you. It means a lot to me. You can find the Hanging With Abe Podcast on YouTube. I'm on Spotify. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on TikTok. You can follow me on Facebook. I like to say all the time, I'm all over the place. And I just appreciate all y'all love and support. I have a very, very special guest. One of my favorite MCs out right now, one of my favorite West Coast MCs. He was nice enough to come on here and talk to us about, his journey and, all the awesome music that he's been making. So ladies and gentlemen, I give to you Osbe Chill.
My God, what's the deal, man?
Not much, man. I appreciate, like I said before, man, I appreciate you taking the time to do this, man. So just thank you very much for that.
Oh, yeah, no problem, man.
For the people that don't know who Osbe Chill is, man, who are you?
I like to think of myself as an average Joe.
Yeah.
Remember that Kendrick song, I'm just an
Yeah.
average Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically me in a nutshell, like
Yeah.
I'm from the jungles, also known as Baldwin Village in Los Angeles, South Central, to be exact, you feel me? So I grew up around, the Black Pea Stones and Bloods and stuff like that, I participated here and there in certain things, but for the most part, I focused on making music, you know what I mean? So that's, in a nutshell, that's who I am.
All right. You know what I mean? Before we even, we about to go into 2026. How's 2025? How's that been for you? How's it been treating you?
Oh, it's been good, man. I've just been, you feel me, working, staying in my lane, staying focused, taking care of the family, you feel me, like doing me, man. It's been a blessing.
Yeah. How was the holidays? How was Christmas for everybody?
Oh, well, I don't celebrate Christmas.
Okay.
I'm Muslim, you know what I mean? But for the most part, the holidays, I got family that celebrated and stuff, so I guess the holidays was cool,
Yeah.
I got my beliefs about it, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it was good, man.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. How was life growing up for you in Los Angeles? I know Los Angeles is just different. You know what I mean? Everybody, like, we see what goes on TV. We listen to a lot of the music that you guys create out there. But, somebody that lives there, you grew up there. How was it for you growing up in Los Angeles?
It was strange, like growing up as I would say like younger, just like walking through the community in Los Angeles in the jungles, like and just like certain days, like I say strange because it's like certain days I'll just be walking through the community and police would pull up on you for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when I think about my earliest days of like growing up in the ghetto like that, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like I look back at it like, bro, what the fuck? Like why was like I was getting pulled over for no reason, you know what I'm saying? Banged on, like harassed.
Yeah.
But like it was normal though at the same time. Just walk, that was just a walk to the park. You know what I'm saying? To play
Yeah.
basketball or something or hang with, my friends from the neighborhood and shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro. It was strange in hindsight, but at the time it was just normal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel that. I never been out California. I've had the privilege to interview two artists from out that way. Shout out to Kari Melodic and Carol Cake. I think Carol Cake she's from the Los Angeles area. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Carl Melodic, I think she was from the Bay Area. So But I had the opportunity to have them on here, and they kind of like explain to me like what Los Angeles means to them. So I
Yeah,
appreciate you sharing that.
yeah, no problem, brother.
Yeah. When did you know you wanted to be an MC?
It was I kind of always knew just 'cause, like, my dad had a studio and shit in the house growing up because he rapped and did music and shit. So it was just always around me, bro. Like, yeah, he bought me my first studio, helped me set it up, showed me how to record myself and all of that shit. And then, yeah, I just kind of like never looked back from there, bro.
Yeah, yeah, no. I mean, I hear it in your music, man. You know what I mean? The way that you rhyme, man, the stuff that you rhyme about, it's just different. You know what I'm saying? And I say this all the time. I think like, I've been around hip hop my whole life and I love it so much. And I'm starting to really, really enjoy like the underground hip hop scene and like because I just feel like underground hip hop is the best hip hop to me right now. Like tons of all the MCs I've come across and I've met and I've interviewed. And but like when I listen to your music, man, it's just, I feel like, man, like, you can't skip over nothing because I feel like if you skip over something, I'm gonna miss something. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Because I feel like what you're talking about is, you know what I mean? Like, we need to hear that. You know what I'm saying? So
hey,
I just love what you're doing, man, and I love your music.
I appreciate that, bro, for real.
Um, who were some of your musical influences growing up?
Like, as far as I can remember, like for me, the memory I have is when the Massacre dropped by
Okay.
50 Cent.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember my uncle playing it. He had a fucking all white Pontiac. I forget. I think it was like a Grand Am or something, bro. Like, you feel me? But he had the all white Pontiac and he put in the 50 Cent Massacre tape. And yeah, from there I was like, oh man, this is what I want to do right here. I'm like, this shit sounds crazy. Like, I already was like a Dr. Dre fan and all of that stuff, just being from the West. And like, at the time we didn't really have no music, like artists besides like Ice Cube, at least my age that I could connect with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it was like a gray area. You feel me? Where we didn't really have nobody to connect with on the West. So I was listening to a lot of East Coast music because they could really rap. Get off. 50 Cent was one of the main people. Then, I found out about Game and shit, and then from there I started listening to Game. You feel me? And like, yeah, but like I said, my pops was a rapper, so I grew up on Gangstar and Rakim and all of that shit. Like,
Okay.
yeah, you feel me? He had me, listening to all the conscious shit, like, for real.
Yeah, yeah. And you can hear it in your like when you flow. You can definitely tell like you got, you know what I mean, you got that East Coast influence. But you do a good job of doing the East and doing the West. You know what I mean? A lot
Yeah,
of people can't blend those two together as well, like you're doing. I when I think about that, I think about like when Snoop came out with Doggy Style, right? You
yeah,
know what I mean? He was from Long Beach, but when he rhymed, he had that New York style when he flowed and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Which is very rare to come across, you know?
Nah, for sure. I mean, well, our number one like artist on everybody's list on the West is Tupac, and
Okay.
Tupac is from the East Coast. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But
yeah,
he's
yeah.
West Coast representative, so that should tell you right there, like, like that, like, and the East Coast is the mecca of hip hop too, bro. So
Yeah.
it's always gonna be some East Coast in whatever region. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
When you
yeah,
come out,
absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. So, I tell to people all the time, like, Tupac's from, he's from Bmore, you know what I mean? And they're like, nah,
yeah,
he's from Oakland. Like, nah, he spent some time out in Oakland. I said, but he was born, he's from Baltimore. So, you know.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Talk to me, man, about the beauty, you know what I mean, of being from the West Coast. What does that mean to you?
Uh, it's it's like a love hate relationship, bro, because I love the West, of course. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like the music and like what I do, it get looked over a lot because I'm not in that same little matrix everybody else in with the party. I coined it party music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, in the West, bro, everything got like a YG DJ Mustard type beat
Yeah.
to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, I went to high school with Mustard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
I've showed him his first beat program. You know what I mean? So just to hear the repetitive of that over and over is just always like, come on, bro. Like, that's one thing that Mustard dominated it, in that lane. And I just always wanted to kind of like do something different. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's kind of like, and then people ain't really caught up with it yet. They starting to catch up with it nowadays. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a love-hate relationship.
Yeah, yeah. Like you say like you feel like your music gets overlooked because you're not rhyming like and doing like a lot of the other stuff that a lot of MCs are out there doing. Um, does that get hard for you sometimes? Cause like you're putting out like these dope and these classic projects. Does it bring you down sometimes? It's like, dag, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm out here putting out, thoughtful and fruitful music and y'all not even like, y'all not taking into this.
It don't necessarily bring me down, like because for the most part, I do this shit for me, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I do
yeah.
what I like to do. Yeah, yeah. That's the only way I could do it, because it's like it's not gonna sound the same if I try to step out of out of my lane and shit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
for the most part, like I learned to just keep going and keep doing what I do and staying in my lane, and it works for me. I want to quit almost every month for other reasons in the music industry. You know what I'm saying? But not because people aren't like. I know eventually people gonna catch up, but I'm not worried about that. You feel me? It's just
Yeah.
it harder for artists like me to be heard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear you on that. I think about, the whole Kendrick and Drake situation, like when that beef happened and Kendrick did the pop out and, and like it was on Amazon, like to see like a lot of like, just to see him on that stage and just to see um just a lot of West Coast love that day. It just was nice to see that, man, because like I love music in general. You know what I mean? I'm from Maryland. You know what I mean? But I spend time in Florida, so I love my South music. I love East Coast, and I love I love the West Coast sound, and I love the music. But like to
Yeah,
see the pop out show and what Kendrick did, I just felt like that was big for the city of California. I think it was big for everybody because God rest his soul, when Nip passed, I mean, that was a hard thing, for not only people on the West Coast, but it was a hard thing for people over here too, people that really, loved his music and like loved what he stood for. So I can only
yeah.
imagine what it felt like for y'all.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. That was a cold game, man.
Yeah,
R.I.P. my nigga Nip, man. That shit, yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. But
yeah,
it's L.A., bro. That's how this shit go out here.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, no,
Yeah, so nah, it was a beautiful thing to see Dot bring everybody together after something tragic like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
that was something that the West needed. I feel like more than anything. So big respect to Dot for that, for
yeah.
sure.
No, it was beautiful to see all that. Um, hold on. So you said at the top, you said that you're Muslim. You can hear a lot of that. You reference a lot of that in your
Mhm.
rhymes. Um, has that been hard for you, like being Muslim and rhyming? Like how do you balance that out?
Well, I just like kind of started doing that, bro. Like, I mean, even in my earlier music, like you could hear like me talk about it because I grew up Muslim. Like, like I was born Muslim. I got a Muslim name and all of that. Like, so it was kind of. I mean, I was nervous about how my fans would react to me going from straight gangster rap to, you feel me, like some more spiritual type of shit. But it wasn't out of my brand to be speaking more of it on Islam. So yeah, I kind of was nervous when I dropped Face the East, and I was like that. I was surprised the reaction that I got from it, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. No, we're gonna talk about that in a minute, man. But I just told you offline. Um, Man, I came across that album. I had got on my timeline. and I got on my timeline one day. Somebody had posted it. I forgot who it was. Oh, Sheikh Hanif. Shout out to Sheikh Hanif. Feed the
Oh,
family.
yeah,
Uh,
that's the yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean. Shout out to Sheikh Hanif. I've had him on here as well.
Okay.
And he had posted it in his story, and I was like, oh man, let me, you know what I'm saying, let me just see what this is about. And man, you know what I'm saying, I listened to it, man, and I haven't put it down since, man. So it really like, you know, it stood out to me, you know what I'm saying, which is why
Yeah.
I gave you your flowers on that one, man, because you know, it's an incredible album. If y'all have not listened to, you know, Face the East, y'all definitely need to go ahead and stream that, download it, however you listen to your music. Definitely got to lock in and listen to that. So that was a good album, man.
My bad, man. Somebody's trying to call me.
No, it's good. I
Yeah,
just was,
you got.
yeah, I just was saying like how, you know, how good of an album, you know, Face the East was, and how important it was, you know what I'm saying? And if people haven't listened to that, they need to go ahead and download that, stream that, because it's an incredible album by you, man.
Nah, I appreciate that, brother. Nah,
No
for real.
problem at all. How would you describe your rap style?
Uh, I would describe it uh street poet.
Street poet, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Street poet, you know.
Yeah. Yep.
People say soul rap, you know. I got other tapes called soul rap, but people say like, you know, like to coin my sound at soul rap.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Soul rap, okay. Okay. Street like poet, okay. I like that. I like that. Um,
Yes.
family, what is your, you know, you said your dad was into music. Like how do they feel about you doing music? You know what I mean? Family, friends, like what is their take on it?
Oh yeah, they be surprised, bro. I did a lot of shit, you know, like I'm on like games last three albums, not the one that just dropped, but all the albums before that. I'm on all three of Games albums, and shit, I was in the studio with Dr. Dre a few times. Was signed to Interscope in like 2016. Got numerous features with fucking everybody in the industry. Songs with Ye. You feel me? Like they be surprised. I'll be surprised too, bro. Like I don't know how the fuck a lot of this shit be happening, but yeah, my family they support us and you know just cheering me on.
Yeah, no. Dr. Dre, you said you was in the studio with Dr. Dre. Like what was that like?
Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. I was fucking. It was my birthday, and this nigga Game called me and was like, oh yeah, what you got going for your birthday? Whoop. I'm like, shit, I'm trying to figure it out. I ain't even had no plans or nothing. And he just like, oh, I'm about to send you an address. Meet me here. And shit, I pulled up and shit. I didn't even know I'm at Dr. Dre studio. I see this nigga Dre walk in and shit. I'm like, I don't even get starstruck, bro. I'm like, oh shit,
Yeah.
nigga, Dr. Dre, nigga. Like, you feel me? I felt like I made it. I'm like, shit,
Yeah.
I'm at the top now,
Yeah.
nigga. You feel me?
Yeah, that's huge, man. That's huge.
Yeah.
I had the DOC on here, man. Shout out to the DOC. The DOC was, you know, one of Dr. Dre's first, I want to
Artist.
say one of his first artists, man. And people just don't understand, man. Like, you know, I've been a DOC fan since I was young. You know what I mean? And I reached out to him and I was like, man, I said, this dude ain't gonna show up. Got on the camera and everything. And he popped
Yeah.
up. He popped up. He
That's
showed up
fine.
for me. Showed up for me, man. And we talked about no one can do it better. And like, you know, I tell people all the time, if he didn't lose his voice, he would have easily been, if not the greatest MC. But he's definitely in my top 10 all the time. But I just think he would be so much higher if like that didn't happen. So, but that was a dope conversation with him, man. And like the stories that he said about Dr. Dre and who Dr. Dre is as a person.
Mm. Yeah, that's dope, bro. You
Yeah,
gonna see a legend, man.
yeah, definitely a legend. When did you fall in love with hip hop?
Shit, bro. Like I said, bro, this shit is like second nature. I just grew up into this shit. I ain't even hip hop chose me, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't. It was yeah. I like music period, bro. Like I was in an honors band. Like I played the trumpet all through middle school and high school. So I was in like the honors band and shit. I was playing fucking Mozart and fucking Beethoven and all type of crazy shit, bro. Like I was like pretty good, like 7th chair out of 14 chairs of everybody, all the best players in the district. You feel me? So I was like pretty good at that. I was getting letters from fucking Juilliard and all type of shit. You feel me? But the streets got the best of me and fucking yeah, bro. Like I kind of like pivoted to hip hop because I'm like shit, like. I ain't finna go to college and shit now, like you feel me? So
Yeah.
what can I do? And I'm in the streets with it and shit. So I'm like, shit, I might as well just start rapping what I'm going through and shit. And so yeah, that's kind of how that's when I started kind of taking it serious and shit, you know. But hip hop and music has always been there, bro, as far as I can remember.
Yeah. Do you regret like, getting involved with the street stuff? I feel like that's just I feel like being in Los Angeles, I feel like, sooner or later like that life is like gonna catch you because just like what you grow up around and what you around and what you see. Do you regret like, being in the streets or was it something that like, you learned a lot from?
I mean, I grew up in the streets, so I couldn't.
Okay.
It wasn't really a choice I had. Like it was just an environment that I grew up in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's not. I don't regret the streets. I just regret like certain people in the streets and like the influences and shit like that. Like you know what I mean? Just it's the environment. It's not really like even the people's fault, bro. Like like but yeah, I don't really regret shit, bro. Like it's just another page in my book, you know?
Yeah. What separates your sound? What separates you, man, from other MCs on the West Coast, East Coast, just in general? What separates you?
That I'll never say I'm the best,
Okay.
even though I know it.
Yeah. No, I feel
Yeah,
that,
that
man.
separate me. I'm a humble giant, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. No, you can tell, man. You can tell in your music, man, and just the conversation that we've had so far. I tell people that all the time, man. When I be hearing everybody saying I'm the GOAT, I'm the GOAT, I'm the GOAT. I'm like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? The reason why, like, when people say like Biggie Smalls was the GOAT and he was the greatest of all time, he never said that. They gave him that
Yeah,
title. They gave him that title. You know what I mean? He never
exactly.
got on. He never got on record. Was like, I'm the GOAT. Nah, New York, they gave him that title. It's like, yo, you the one. You gonna carry us. You gonna put us on your back. You gonna do your thing. And he did it. You know what I mean? I,
That's
I
a
just think
fact.
like if you good at something, you know what I mean. Let the people, man. Let the people give you that crown. Don't take it. Let them give it to you.
Exactly.
You know.
Facts.
Let them
Yeah.
give it to you. We talked a little bit about this. Facing the East. Um, which is, one of my favorite albums to come out in 2025. Everything about that album, man, is masterful to me. The titles, the beats, the flow, everything, man, the concepts. Talk to me, man, a little bit more about that album, man, and like, how was it like making that album, the process that went behind that?
Well, I was working with some producers and we put a project together and shit. But then they kind of when you working with other people, bro, it kind of like it don't hinder what you trying to do, but it just be like y'all might not be on the same type of time, and some people want to wait and put the do a rollout, do all this other stuff, and how you feel me.
Yeah,
I wasn't in that space. You feel me? I felt like I'm like, nah, niggas need to hear what's going on right now. Like I don't got time to be sitting around waiting for some shit that might not never even happen. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
so I produce as well. So I said fuck it and went and made all those beats to Face in the East. You feel me? And I'm like, shit, now can't nobody tell me when to drop. Like, you feel me? Because I made all the beats, nigga. Like, so that's what Facing the East was. And I'm like, I'm finna take it another step and talk about some shit that you feel me? You niggas don't even really know about like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like show niggas that I just ain't no street nigga either. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna make all the beats, nigga, and I'm gonna come with a concept that ain't nobody really touching on right now. You feel me? So that's what that was for me. It was like a statement piece. Like, you feel me?
Yeah. Nah, I mean, you can hear it, man. You can hear it. My favorite tracks on there, man. Of course, is my own thing. I like how you took the pain beat from Pac, um,
Mm-hmm.
and like how you flipped that, man. That's like my favorite. That's like one of my favorite songs of 2025. Um, it just
That.
spoke to me, man. Like I'm doing my own thing. I'm in my own lane. I'm doing my own thing. I'm not worried about what y'all doing. And like that's how I feel about with the podcast, man. I'm just doing my thing, man. I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to do things for clickbait. I'm not here trying to chase all these other artists that other people are chasing. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
follow the music, man. I follow the music. And you know what I mean? I come across dope MCs. You know what I'm saying? I want my platform to be where I'm interviewing MCs that's really doing the music. You know what I'm saying? Not out here just doing stuff just to do it, but they're really coming out with albums that speak to the people, man, and speak to me. So my own thing is one of my favorite songs on there, Last Stop, Life's Good, and It's Time. You know what I
Mm,
mean? But
yeah.
those are my favorite songs on there, man. And again, just the way you rhyming, man, and like and what you're talking about. Like you said, nobody was talking about that stuff the way that you talking about it on this album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people are scared to touch a lot of those topics, man. But I like the fact how you just go in. This is what it is, and this is what's going on out here.
Nah, for real, man. I appreciate that, man. It's like that's what art's supposed to be, though. Like, we all. It seemed like we living in an industry where everybody doing the same shit over and over. You feel me? And it's
Yeah,
like we ain't even the same type of people. So how the fuck we all doing the same shit? It's like
right,
that's not art no more. That's just imitation at that point. You know what I'm saying?
right. You just
So
follow.
yeah,
You just yeah. Everybody's just following the same trend. Y'all trying to do the same sound. You're trying to flow like this one, and you're trying to talk about the
exactly.
things that this one. The thing is that people that really listen to the music, they can tell like when you full of shit and you not really about what you saying you about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
we
for sure.
pick up on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Um, if you really listening to the music, you're gonna pick up on it right away. So
exactly.
but yeah, man. But you know, incredible album by you, man. Like I said before, man, good work on that. And then I listened to your newest project. Hopefully, I get the title right. I think it's Nag Champa,
Nag Champa.
Nag Champa. Um, talk to me, man, about that project, man, because that was another good one by you, that you dropped this year as well.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I linked with my bro, Doe Networks on that one. He linked me with Mark Spano, the producer, and shit. They was like they wanted to put a project together. I'm like, shit, let's do it. I did that in like 2 days, a matter of like 2 days. You feel
Okay,
me?
yeah,
Yeah, I work fast too, bro. Like I be if I fuck with the beat and shit, like you feel me, and it get me going, like yeah, I'm out of here. I'll be wrapping shit up. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. No,
Yeah.
I love that, man. My favorite
Yeah,
tracks
but
on there. Go ahead.
Nag Champa is an incense. If people don't know, like it's like a meditation incense that a lot of temples, churches, masjids, they all burn that same type of scent. When you go into them holy places and you smell that scent, you like, damn, what is that? Like, yeah, that's the Nag Champa. You feel me? So I kind of wanted to give that vibe on the album. Like, it feel like you walking into a temple or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I didn't even know that. So, you know what I'm saying? That's something I learned today too. I didn't know that's what that meant, man. But no, that's,
Yes.
it's a good album, man. Nobody's rich. Nobody's rich. Um, it was one of my favorite ones on there.
Oh, you
My,
talking about Nobody
yeah,
Too, and then Rich Mindset.
yes. Nobody, then Rich Mindset, and then Keys to Rise. You know what I
Keith
mean? Say it again.
Rizik, Rizik.
Yeah.
It's an
Yeah.
Arabic word, and it just means sustenance.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Those are my three favorite tracks on there, man. And the whole album, man, is just again, man, it's just just incredible. You know what I'm saying? And like again, I'm learning things. You know what I'm saying? When I listen to your music, I'm learning things. My best friend, he's Muslim. You know what I mean? So like I learn a lot from him. You know what I mean? He
Okay.
teaches me a lot. So like I'm always asking questions, always trying to like, learn like what's going on. I understand the language somewhat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like I picked up on it right away when I heard you. I was like, yeah, like all right. You know what I mean? Then the things that you're
Yeah.
talking about, you know?
Nah, yes sir. Yes, sir, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad the music is teaching as well, you know?
Yeah, no, I mean that's definitely the crazy thing is I I'm a dean of students at a high school. I've been in education for about 15 years now as a teacher, as a, dean. I'm a dean now. I'm on the admin side. And crazy, this is a true story. One of my students came in and like he's heavy into hip hop. He always picking my brain, asking me things. And he brought up your album on Apple Music. And
Mm.
he was like, man, he's like, this dude right here, man, is like, I said, this dude right here, man, is dope, man. He was like, I learned so much listening to this album. And I definitely gotta tell him that, I sat down and had this conversation with you. Um, but he was like, man, and when he showed it to me, I kind of sat back in my seat. I was like, yeah, man. So hopefully, man, fingers crossed, I'll get an opportunity to interview him. And he was like, yo, he said, that'd be so dope. He said, man, he said, tell him. He's like, man, tell him, man, that this album that he put out, man, is dope. And that like he really, really appreciated it. Young dude, man, like a ninth grader. You know what I mean?
That's
One of my
yeah,
freshmen. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
that's great.
yeah.
Wow, so that's it. Where that's in Baltimore?
So I'm in Boston right now.
Oh,
I work
Boston?
yeah, I work at a school, Roxbury Prep High School. Shout out to Roxbury Prep. And I'm a dean over
Okay.
there.
Yeah. Nah, I fuck with Boston, bro. A lot of I've been getting a lot of love out of there as of lately, which is crazy. But my boy Hanif, Sheikh
Yeah,
Hanif, he from
yeah.
and um who else? I think OT the Real is OT the Real
OT the
from Boston.
real. OT the real's out
Oh
here,
no,
yup.
or I think he from Boston too.
Yeah, he's from
Or,
out here.
okay, bet. Yeah, OT the Real. I just did some shit with him. And yeah, I know a few people out there, bro. I fuck with Boston. It's been popping up in my algorithm lately. It's weird. A lot of people So yeah, I gotta come out there, man. Tap
Yeah,
in.
you definitely gotta come out here, man. We definitely would appreciate that because we love your music out here, man.
Nah, that's fire, man.
Um, you
Sir.
you got the new album coming out. I think I saw that's dropping January 23rd, if I'm
23rd.
not mistaken. Yep.
Yeah,
Um,
Nostradamus too.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Talk to me, man, a little bit about that, man, if you can, man. Like, I'm excited to hear
Oh
that,
yeah.
hear what you coming with.
Yeah. No. So obviously it's the sequel to the first one, the first Nostradamus that came out in 2020. And so now we doubling back after my predictions came true.
Okay.
We doubling back, man, and doing this part two with my brother Eric G. You feel me? Grammy nominated producer. You feel me? Produce a lot of shit for Rap City, come up under Ninth Wonder and shit. Like, so we doubling back right now on this part two. I got my boy. I got Sheikh Hanif on there. He on there actually. Mike Zombie from Jersey. He on there. And my boy Nova Galar, he from Chicago. He on there. He doing the intro. He opening up the whole album. So yeah, bro, this is gonna be a good one. It's kind of like the Osbe 2.0. You feel me? This the first album with my dreads gone and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
whole nother, nigga in shape now, whole nother person. Like, you know what I mean? So this is like the elevation of Osbe. You feel me?
Yeah. No, it's dope, man. I can't wait to hear it, man. I saw it. I was like, I can't wait to hear this, man. And so I know it's gonna be good, man. So I can't wait for
Yes,
that to
sir.
come out.
Yes, sir.
Um,
January 3rd, man. I appreciate the support, brother.
no, definitely. I'm definitely gonna support that, man. Thank you. Talk to me, man, a little bit more about your relationship with the game. You've been on a lot of his projects. I'm a big game fan. The documentary is one of my favorite hip hop albums of all time, the first one. Um,
Yeah.
and I know you've been on a few of his projects. I know you was on not the mixtape, but you was on the last one that he just dropped. Um, I think it was you and
Dramatic.
Y. Yeah, yep. It was you and YG was on that song. Um,
That one I was on fucking Born to Rap
yep.
with Mozzie. I was on 1992, but I
Okay.
wasn't credited on that album, but I was on there though.
Okay.
That
Talk to me about that
that was
relationship, man.
so I met Game through this producer named Phonics Beats. You heard of him?
Yes.
Yeah, he produced No Role Models for J. Cole.
Yep.
So Phonics, he's like a close friend of mine. You feel me? So Phonics hit me one day and was like, "Yo, Game called me for some beats. Like, you feel me? You want to pull up to the studio?" I'm like, "Shit, hell yeah! I ain't never met Game. You feel me?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, shit! This is my opportunity, nigga." So I pull up, right? And they see me or whatever, like, you feel me, the people that, I know some other people that be around Game and shit. Phonics look at me, he like, "Hold on right here, I'll be right back." So these niggas leave me outside the gate and shit, you feel me? So I'm like, bro, this some bullshit, you feel me? A runner happened to walk up like, "Yo, you trying to get in the studio?" Like, I'm like, "Yeah." He like, "Who you here for?" I'm like, "I'm here for Game." He walking me right to Game session. I see them niggas, I see Phonics and them niggas, I say what's up and keep pushing, you feel me? Like, oh God, bro, this is a true story. I walk in the Game session, bro, and I just stand there because I'm like, damn, where the fuck this nigga at? I ain't see no Game, but I hear him. And I look, it's like a big ass glass window. He in the booth. I see the nigga like looking at me and shit, like, who the fuck is this nigga? So he come out the studio like, "Yo, who is you?" I'm like, "I'm Osbe Chill." Nigga like, "You don't know me?" You feel me? Like as if I'm somebody he should know. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he like, "Shit, what you do?" I tell him what I do and shit. Well, then the Stat Quo was managing me at the time. You feel me? If you know about Stat Quo, he used to be
Yeah.
signing shit. He was managing me at the time. So Stat Quo was also there, but Stat Quo didn't want me there. You feel me? He like,
Oh.
I guess he never connection to happen or for whatever reason, industry shit. But yeah, so Stat Quo see me. He like, "Man, this Osby, man, he a rapper. Now me, the connection happened. So now he trying to like introduce us and shit." So Game listened to my shit. He like, "Let me hear something." He played like, bro, I did like a spoken word intro in the beginning of a song, bro. And he played like 30 seconds of it and turned it off and was like, "I want you on the album and I'm finna take you on tour with me." I'm like, this motherfucker is foul. Like, he over here lying to a nigga and shit. Like,
Yeah.
just met this nigga. I just couldn't believe it. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm saying, all right, this nigga pull the beat up. He like, "Yeah, this the one right here. Rap on this." I'm like, "Oh shit, this nigga serious." Like, I start writing and shit, do my little shit. Bro, a couple of days later, bro, he called me. Like, I don't even know how he got my number and shit. Obviously from one of them niggas probably, you feel me? But he called me like, "Pack your bags, nigga. I'm finna take you on tour." Shit, nigga, we went on I was on that whole 1992 tour.
Damn, bro. That's dope, man. That's dope. That's a story, man. That's
Yeah,
dope, man.
I ended up leaving early and signing the Interscope off that tour too.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Shout out to the game,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
That's a
brother, forever in debt with Game, man. That's my dog, man.
yeah. No, I mean, I'm a big fan of his music, man, and who he is, man. So the mixtape he just dropped is crazy with DJ Drama. But
Oh yeah, that shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
But nah, man, that's real, man. That's real. Thank you for sharing that with me, man. That's real, bro.
yeah, no problem, man.
What do you think about underground hip hop, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I think underground hip hop's the best hip hop out right now. I
Oh, I
don't
fuck with it, bro. I fuck
yeah.
with it. When I heard about Westside Gun and fucking
Yeah.
and Griselda and all that shit, I knew instantly I was gonna be working with them niggas. I'm like, this right up my lane, bro. Like, you feel me? I
Yeah.
literally told my girl, I'm like, "Yo, you hear these niggas?" I'm like, "I'm finna be working with these niggas." And a year later, bro, I got shit with Benny the Butcher. This nigga bringing me out on stage and shit and all type of shit. Like, so yeah, I love the underground scene that's brewing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah. Shout out to Griselda, man. Westside Gun, Conway the
Yeah,
Machine, Benny the Butcher.
Benny.
You know what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying? Yeah, the underground scene, man, it's hot right now, man, and I'm loving every bit of it, man. So, you know what I'm saying? It's been good.
Yeah.
Um, Give me your top five MCs of all time.
Of all time.
All time, yeah.
Okay, well, we got to start with the God MC, Rakim.
Rakim, yep.
Right. Feel me? It's only right. He changed the game. Um, Two, we gotta go Nas, his successor. You feel me?
Yeah.
His demigod.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Then we gotta go. Let me see. Rakim, Nas. I'm gonna go with people that influenced me. Uh, I'm gonna say 50, bro.
Okay.
50. 50 had a cold run. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Top five. Rakim, Nas, 50. Game. I gotta go Game. I gotta have a West Coast legend in there. You feel me?
Yep.
And then Kendrick, bro.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. I've done what this will be my 77th episode. This one right here. I
Hmm.
think out of all the people I've interviewed, I don't think anybody's ever said 50 Cent in a top five. So you're the first to say that.
I don't know why 50 niggas was scared when 50 Cent hit the scene. Like, remember Jay-Z told niggas drop everything. 50 coming.
Yeah, he did. Yep, he did. He
You
warned
feel
him.
me?
He
Like, and
warned him.
that's Hov saying that. So
Yeah, he warned him. He said, "Yo, telling y'all now, y'all better drop y'all music now, because when this dude come, it's gonna be a wrap. Pack it up."
that nigga Hov said drop everything. 50 coming.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Pack it up.
Hey, yeah.
Um, what's the greatest rap album of all time to you?
Greatest album of all time.
Greatest rap album, any album. What's the greatest album to you of all time? It can be rap, it can be art, it can be whatever speaks to you, like whatever you put on, and you say, you know what, you listen to it all the way through, no skips. You can constantly put it on all the time and just listen to it all the way through every single time.
Mm, I want to say Good Kid, Mad City,
Oh, okay, okay.
but I'm gonna go with Doggy Style
Mm,
because Doggy Style is the blueprint to all those to the Good Kid, Mad Cities. You know, the storyline and all that shit. You feel me? Doggy Style was the album I heard, and I believe the first album to really get put together like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like as far as bodies of work, and Dr. Dre is a mad scientist. You know what I mean? So I would say Doggy Style,
Okay. No, I like that. I don't think anybody.
even though Snoop ain't in my top five, but it's the reason behind it. You feel me? A lot of
Okay.
people pattern their shit after that album. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I always say Illmatic for me. Um, I just think
Mm.
Nas. I just think I can put Illmatic on no matter what year it is, and it just sounds like I'm back in '94. Um, I feel like with
Yeah, I
Nas,
would say that too, bro. I would say
yeah,
that too, but I'm giving too much love to the East Coast, bro. I gotta throw some West
yeah,
Coast
yeah,
classics
yeah,
in, bro. You feel
yeah,
me?
yeah. I feel you, but yeah, Illmatic is for me. But Doggy Style,
Nah,
I can
for
see
sure.
that without Doggy Style, because I feel like Doggy Style was the segue to the Chronic. I think
It's
Chronic is
the
probably,
blueprint.
yeah, it was a
It's the West
blueprint.
Coast. It's the West Coast blueprint. You
Yep,
feel me?
yep. So yeah, I like
Sure.
that. What's a quote you live by?
You said what's? Excuse me.
What's a quote? What's a quote you live by?
Oh, a quote I live by. Fortune favors the brave.
Okay, that's deep. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that. I think mine's has been the highest human actor to inspire. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle.
Mm-hmm.
God rest his soul. He said that, and I just feel like if I'm here, I want to inspire as many people as I can. I'm a husband. I'm a father. I'm a teacher. I'm an educator. I'm a podcaster, content creator. So, I just hope that every time I put an episode out, or every time I speak to somebody, that, they walk away, feeling inspired and feeling like they can do things. You know what I mean? So, that's how I feel when I walk away from a lot of these conversations that I have, that, I can turn this into what I eventually want it to be. So, um, that's the one that I live by. Um,
Boy, man.
yeah, I'm gonna let you go. I just got a few more
Yeah.
questions.
Nah, for
Um,
sure. Go ahead.
um,
My shit don't ever ring like this. I don't know what's going
um, who do you hope your music inspires?
on. Shit, the people that had to, grow up in them environments like I did, you know what I'm saying? My goal is to uplift fallen humanity, you feel me? I grew up in a Moorish American household, you feel me? So my whole thing is uplifting fallen humanity, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that.
So whoever falls in that category.
Yeah, I love that. 10 people. If you invite 10 people to a dinner, dead or alive, who you inviting?
Shit, Pop,
Okay.
feel me? Sam Cooke, uh, Bobby Womack.
Okay.
Oh yeah, my dinner table gonna have some drama at that, you know? Who else, bro? Gotta have Nas. You feel me? Jay-Z said take the money and not the dinner, so I'm just, you feel me? He ain't invited, nigga. Like, nah. Probably whole shit and Jesus, nigga. If I could invite Jesus, shit.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, dead or alive, shit. I don't know if he's either, so yeah. Jesus, nigga, what's that, 5 right there?
That's fine.
Um I don't know, bro. David Ruffin.
Okay.
Feel me? David Ruffin. Eddie Kendricks.
Okay.
Shit, we might. Shit, just the rest of the 5, the Temptations. You feel me?
Okay. Okay.
On the real.
Okay. Okay. I
The whole tip. David, Eddie, Blue, Melvin, and who's the other Temp? Um, Shit, let's just throw Barry Gordy in there, nigga. We need to talk
okay.
some business.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I like that. Last question, man. Like, what's some advice you would give me?
Advice I would give you.
Yeah.
Shit, keep doing what you're doing, bro. Like, on me. Constant repetition is the path to progression. I know you like Nipsey quotes. I know you know that one. You
Yeah, I
feel me?
know that one.
Constant repetition is the path to progression. So just keep doing what you're doing, bro. That's the best advice I can give anybody.
I appreciate that, man. My advice to you, man, same thing, man. Just keep doing what you're doing, bro. Like I hear the music,
Appreciate it.
and the other people hear the music. It's nobody like you, bro. It's nobody like you on the West. It's nobody like you right now in hip hop. And you know what you saying and what you speaking on. We need to hear that, man. So I appreciate you, man, for just your craftsmanship, for being an MC, for being vulnerable, for being honest, and your music. And I just want to say thank you for that, bro, because you know what I'm saying? Like, I love this. I've been around this my whole life. You know what I mean? And it's something that I love and
Yeah.
it's something that means a lot to me, man. So for you to sit down, man, and do this interview with me, man, when I know you got the album coming out and you got a lot of things going on, I'm forever grateful, man. And thank you for that, man. You need anything from me, you know what I mean? Just, let me know, bro. And I got you.
Likewise, bro. Likewise, man. I appreciate you having me and shit. Let's keep building shit.
All right. All right, man. Thank you, man. That's the wrap. Episode 77 of Hanging With Abe
Hey, tell
Podcast.
your
That's
tell
it.
your student I said what's up too, man. He
I
know
am.
tell him I said I appreciate him for listening to me and all of that. And yeah, man, we gonna link soon when I come to Boston, man.
Okay, yeah, I definitely will let him
I
know that,
gotta come to
man.
your school and stuff or something. You feel me? Set it up. I'll come to the school and talk, whatever.
Yeah.
You feel me? To the kids and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Just let me know, man. Like, whenever you come out this way, man, just hit me, let me know. I can definitely set that up for you.
All right, man. Easy call.
All right, man.
All right, brother.
All
Have a
right.
good one.
You too.